Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Khutchingss and I'm owner of Elsker Beauty, which is a lush little salon here in Hampshire. Now today I'm going to be doing a first impression / review video for you guys on a £2.50 Primark foundation. So let's jump straight into it. So this is the foundation that I'm going to be testing out. Finally focuses, my perfect colour, perfect finish foundation, medium coverage, semi-matte finish with vitamin E. So this was a really expensive £2.50, which is why I just wanted to try it. I thought Primark makeup's been being raved about lately, so why not give it a go? So I've got my shade, I think, which is shade Vanilla. So, I better prime first. What primer should we use? I've been using the Charlotte Tilbury one all the time, as I'm sure you guys know. So let's use a different one. Let's go with the Too Faced Hangover, rather sun-bleached packaging. This is just a really good all-over one. I think if my skin's a bit dull or a bit like dehydrated, this one's really nice to use. I saw that quite a few YouTubers have been reviewing the, I can't remember what it's called, the other Primark foundation, which is £5. But they're comparing it a lot to the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, which is obviously great if you love that foundation and like a really good full coverage, but I don't really like the that foundation, so I thought no point getting a cheaper version of it. I couldn't remember what Double Wear foundation. Yeah, I didn't really like it, so I thought I'm gonna get a foundation that's slightly less coverage and spotted this one. So let's go for it. Ooh, it's actually quite good to know that it's got a little sealant on it. Although I probably should have checked that before I bought it, shouldn't I? There's so much, you go into the Primark makeup section and often there's just like foundation being like squirted everywhere. Right, so pop some of that on my hand. Ooh, probably a bit too much. Then I'm just going to grab my MAC 191 brush and I just thought I should probably clip my hair back, shouldn't I? Why doesn't that look lovely? No, I know. Right, there we go. So let's have a look. I haven't used it yet. I wanted to do a first impressions with you guys. It doesn't really smell of anything. It smells a bit just like a neutral moisturiser, which isn't a bad thing. I don't actually really like it when foundation has like a strong fragrance. Anyway, I'm all about the boring chat. Easter weekend, what did we all do? How many chocolate eggs did you eat? Did you go out on Silly Sunday? I think the last Silly Sunday I went out was like when I was about 18, I think. And it was so busy and so crowded, I thought, I'm never doing this ever again. And I actually haven't. Since my 18th, how boring does that make me sound? I just love a good Saturday night. Right, so I've put all that on. It's going to blend it in again with my beauty blender, as we do. Blended in quite nicely actually. So yeah, after the first layer, let's have a look and I shall zoom you in. Try not to get too scared. Yeah, so after first application, coverage isn't too bad. I definitely want to build it up more like around this area though, like I would anyway, to be honest, with any foundation that I wear. My camera keeps coming up saying, stop recording, and I'm like, well can you not? Because I'm like in the middle of doing a YouTube video. But whatever, technology and all that. It doesn't always work, does it? So, back to the fun. I was going to add a little bit more foundation just to build that up a little bit, because like I said, it is medium coverage, but I would build it up more sort of around this area anyway. So let's do that. Building it up all around the areas that you want to add a bit of extra coverage. And that has improved the coverage, I think. Obviously, if you apply another layer, but you would hope so. It has blended in really nicely. It's not been hard to blend at all, which is fabulous. Yeah, so, missed a bit between my eyebrows. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and apply some concealer and we can see how it all blends together. Okay, so I've just popped on some of the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I'm so really shocked actually if this is ever gonna, there we go. I'm actually really shocked at how much of a really good colour match this is. So often I have to put like loads of bronzer on my neck as well, because you know we all like to look bronzed. But when I've got like no essence of fake tan on whatsoever, it's quite hard to find a foundation, as I'm sure we all find, to actually match your skin. Usually I either get one that's way too pale, like All Nighter Urban Decay foundation, which I love, but it's just so pale that I always have to like cake myself in bronzer. But this is such a good colour match, you can't even tell it. So I'm really chuffed with that. I'm just going to blend in some of my concealer. Okay, so that's all my concealer nicely blended in. I'm just going to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. I was just thinking that I'm actually getting quite bored of my concealers. I've been using the same Urban Decay Naked one for ages, which I love, obviously, and I love the Makeup Revolution one, but I really want to try some new concealers. I change up my foundations more than I do the concealers. I really want to try the Urban Decay All Nighter one, so I need to get round to grabbing that. Let me just carry on with the rest of my makeup.
Like this, got the vibe, just about to go boom. Never a dull day when Wiley's in the room. Do it for the massive in the summer like June. If I ever leave, said I'll be back soon.
So anyway, actually, foundation update. My skin's actually looking really quite smooth. Oh, it looks nice and smooth, quite flawless, all one tone, which I all like, so I've got quite an uneven skin tone. So far, so good. But real test is going to be how long it lasts, which we're also going to have a play with this beautiful palette right here. I think I'm going to use this one as my transition shade. Not sure, oh, do you even see that? This one is my transition shade. Not sure what other colours I'm going to use yet, but yeah. Okay, so I just used these two colours here, mixed with a little bit of this one. Just like a really simple, just through the crease kind of thing. There we go. So yeah, just a really simple look. Don't really know what I was thinking doing a yellowy, orangey, browny tinge eye when I've got a pink top on, but that's fine. That's what makeup's all about, having a bit of fun. Okay, so now I'm going to use my mascara. Been absolutely loving this mascara, the Revlon Ultra Volume. Been loving this one lately, little new discovery. This is the mascara after just one coat. How fab is that? I really, really like this mascara. I tend to put a little bit of the Bad Gal Bang mascara over the top of it, but sometimes in a rush I'm quite happy just to leave it like this, because I really like it. Ooh, girl, look at that highlight. I'm loving this combination lately. It is the Makeup Revolution liquid highlighter with the Charlotte Tilbury bar of gold over the top. Mwah, absolutely love it. But, woo! I don't know how well you guys can see, but that's all my makeup done now. Foundation is looking really smooth. It's a nice coverage, blended in really well. It's nothing's gone patchy or anything like that. So yeah, application wise, I'm really impressed. But the real test is going to be how long it lasts and how it wears throughout the day. So I will be back in a few hours and we can see if it's passed the test. Okay, so I've had this foundation on for in and around 5 hours now, which is a good amount of wear, I think. Now I'm just going to take a look in the mirror to see what we think. And it's still got like a decent coverage. So it's worn a little bit around my nose. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see, even if you want to see. But I was just worn a tiny bit like around my nose. Isn't a massive concern, and it's not unusual for foundations to do that. Nothing a bit more powder probably couldn't fix. But yeah, it's still like a really nice coverage. I actually really like it, and I can't believe it's £2.50, because to be honest I like it better than my Fenty Beauty foundation. What's going on my t-shirt? Sorry Rihanna, I still love you. I like it better than my L'Oreal Infallible foundation, which is £8. That's like 28, I think. What else have we got? I think I'd possibly even like it better than my Charlotte Tilbury Magic foundation, but debatable. They're quite similar, which is still pretty good going considering this is, what, nearly 30 quid and this is £2.50. Yeah, so I'm a bit speechless really, as you can probably tell. I can't believe it's only £2.50. I don't think I've ever worn a foundation that's that cheap before. I mean, I thought the other Primark foundation at a £5 was a bloody bargain, and yet this one is £2.50. Vanilla is a fab colour match for me, as I've mentioned before, so I'm pretty blown away to be honest. £2.50 foundation, and I like it better than some of my higher end foundations. So girls, next time you're in Primark and you fancy a bloody good bargain, pick yourself up this foundation. Yeah, can't go wrong with that. I can't believe it. I hope you've enjoyed my first impression and review video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll see you all in my next video.